Why women get tired of sex and intimacy after getting married and having kids. It's always about how the women act. What about the men? So many men change after marriage. They do not keep their vows. They heap their expectations and responsibility on women. Think about the men that you were before you married her, while you were dating her. Men complain about women being less intimate after childbearing without understanding that they are exhausted of being the primary caretaker of the relationship and marriage. Men, it's time to help your wives. My name is Okoro Blessing Nkiruka, and I'm popularly known as Blessing CEO, Africa's certified relationship and mental therapist. Many men are complaining. My wife is no longer focused. My wife is not romantic. My wife is not sexy. My wife is not hot. My wife doesn't like love making. Immediately she started having kids. She started loving the children. She's no more focused. The work is too much, both from you and from society. In this society where we found ourselves, a lot of responsibilities is on top of a woman's head. Then the fact is that she gets married to a man that also gives her the same responsibility. A lot of women don't rest. They just walk. So many of them are not even mentally stable. Women are emotional beings. And if you want to see the best part of a woman, the sexual part of a woman, the intimate part of a woman, the emotional part of a woman, she must be relaxed. If not, you can't get that best part. And that's why it looks as if the side chicks are always winning. It's because the side chicks do not carry the kind of responsibility that wives carry. The side chicks do not think about the home, about the other extended family, about how to make the home better, about the kids. The side chick tend to have less responsibility. But the women have a lot. They have to take care of their husband, their children, their extended family. They have to make the home work. Now, women have even become independent. They have to go to work and come back and carry another responsibility. A lot of men will go to work and come back. They are tired. They are exhausted. Just small work or small tasks that they are being given in the office. They come back home, they put it on their wife. But women will work, will cook, will clean, will do a lot. We are not complaining, but we need help. It's time for a lot of men to begin to help their wives. Assisting your wife doesn't make you less a man. Please drop that ego. That's an old, archaic mentality. Being a man does not mean how much work you give to your wife. Being a man does not mean how much you enslave your wife. Being a man does not mean how much responsibility and suffering you heap on your wife. It doesn't make you a man. It makes you a coward. If you want to get the best of your woman, of your wife, you must help her reduce some certain responsibility. She's human, she's not an animal. You people complain so much and you give the women so much work. Yeah, it's time to help. The expectations from men and society is getting so demanding on women that so many times they get mentally exhausted and depressed. They don't even know where to start from. They don't even know who to please. They don't even know what to do. They need help. A lot of women will not be sexually active or intimate in marriage because there are lots of responsibilities that are heaped up on their head. Yes, I think a lot of men only insult a woman and call them the weaker vessels when they just want to insult us. Because in the normal circumstances, women are not weak. Women tend to carry more responsibilities than men. The things that men get tired of is what women carry, is what women move with. But when a man wants to insult a woman, they call us the weaker vessels. When they want to trample on us, when they want to use us. Women are not weak, women are strong. And if you want to get the best of your woman, of your wife, you must help her. You must help her reduce this load, this expectation from society. Because she's going to satisfy people outside and come inside to also please you. It'll be difficult for a woman to be sexually active if she has so much to do in the marriage without help. Marriage is not slavery. Some men have turned marriage to slavery in this part of the world. Your expectations from women are so high. She's supposed to cook, she's supposed to clean, she's supposed to make your bed, she's supposed to. What about you? No matter the kind of effort a woman puts in and a man does not help, her effort is wasted. Every man wants a woman to be this, a woman to be that, but they are nothing. If a woman puts in her best and a man does not put in anything, trust me, you can never get the best. It's 50-50. So you must help your wife if you want to get the best of them. It's because many of you don't want to help your wife. That is why you go outside to seek alternative and look for other women to sleep with. But if you assist your wife, she will have that energy. She'll be able to do those things that you seek outside. But she cannot do those things you seek outside because she's mentally exhausted. She has the kids to take care of. She has your food to cook. She has the house to clean. And you come back and expect her to be the same sexually active woman like your side chick or like your girlfriends who just go about fixing their nails and painting their faces and doing Snapchat and TikTok? No, that's not possible. That's impossible. A lot of women who are married carry a lot of responsibility being bestowed on them and on their husband. If you want to see the best of a woman, you must reduce the load. Because the more responsibility you carry, the more mentally drained you're going to become. A lot of married women don't even have people to talk to. They don't even have people to onboard in their heart to. All they do is wake up every morning and walk around the clock. They barely even sleep. When last did you tell your wife to go for manicure? When last did you tell your wife to go and do her pedicure? When last did you tell her to go for facials? When last did you tell her, baby, relax, let me take care of the kids? When last did you do that? Come on, man. It's time to help women instead of complaining. Women are not that bad like you complain about. They are not that bad. At some point, some husbands, some men begin to forget that these women are women. They forget that these women are emotional beings. Our sexual drive comes from relaxation because we are emotional. If you don't help us to relax, we might never come around. That side chick is relaxing. She doesn't have a lot of mental stress. She doesn't have anything she's thinking about. That's the reason why a lot of women will never be sexually active. It's going to be hard. They won't be able to give you all those styles and all those fantasies that your girlfriend gives to you. So please, dear men, can you help your wife reduce the burden? Your ego does not lie on how much suffering you give to your wife. Your ego does not lie on how much pain you inflict on your woman. No, your woman is supposed to be your pride. But unfortunately, many of you don't marry women you love. You marry women you want. That's the reason why when people like us are sounding like this, it's as if we're speaking Latin. It's because the woman you kept in the house, you don't feel anything for her. You only married her because she can cook and because she can clean. Because if you genuinely love a woman, you will not watch her suffer. You will not watch her grow old when you can help. Look at a lot of men, they are looking young every day, looking like shine bubble. Go and look at their wives. They are younger than their wives, but their wives are looking older than their ages. Just because they don't have time to take care of themselves. It's so easy for you to body shame a woman and call her name, call her fat, call her big belly, call her all not word. But a lot of women don't even have time to go and start doing gym or wearing waist trainer. There are kids to take care of, there are food to cook. By the time you finish doing all those things, you're exhausted. Women who are going to the gym and going to the beauty spas are people who are lucky enough to have men who can tell them relax and go and take care of yourself. Some women don't even have time to take care of themselves. All they do is walk around the clock. You know what it is to take care of kids. For those of you who don't have kids and for those of you who have kids, it's a full-time job. Some women do these things and also take care of their husbands. So please, men, if you want to get the best out of a woman, if you want her to give you that doggy style she was giving you when you were single. Oh, so men are saying, when my wife was single, she used to be sexy, she used to dress like this. Responsibility have come. You've heaped responsibility on her. Society have heaped responsibility on her. Your family members have heaped responsibility on her. She also has a job. So what time does she have to come and start being sexy and being sexually active? No, it doesn't work that way because sex comes from the mind. Intimacy is the mind. Emotion is the mind. Your mind has to be prepared and relaxed for you to be able to be vulnerable and give your all to your man. So dear men, if you want your wives or your women to be sexually active, it's time to help them. Help them with the house chores. Help them with the kids. It doesn't make you less a man. Change that African mentality. Change that a cake mentality that when you help your wife do house chores, when you help your wife with the kids, when you help your wife go to the market, when you help your wife relieve all the small stress, it makes you less a man. That's a cake mentality. Can we unlearn that and relearn something new? Your wives are going down just because they need help. They might not complain, but it's the truth. So we are appealing, we are begging. If you want to get the sexual part of us, help us. Do something for us, contribute. A lot of you men drive your girlfriends to the salon. A lot of you men don't even allow your girlfriends go to the supermarket. You don't let her do anything. That's why she's looking sleek and sexy and hot. And you go about comparing your wife to these girls. Your wife that does not rest. Some of you will tell your girlfriends, don't worry, let's go to the fast food. You have a favorite restaurant where you eat with your girlfriend. But when you get home, you want your wife to make a fresh meal. If it's not fresh meal, you cannot eat. Forgetting that this woman has been up and doing, taking care of the kids, taking care of the home. Come on. Stop making these women slaves. I beg of you. It's time for you men to please help your wives. Look inward, please. Please help your wife. Assist them with the little that you can. Making a woman a slave doesn't make you a man. It makes you a coward. Yes, it's not the amount of punishment or work that you give to your wife that makes you a man. It makes you a coward. Because a woman, your wife is supposed to be your pride. People are supposed to look at your wife and say, oh, the husband is taking care of her. People are supposed to see you through your wife. People are supposed to see you through your husband. So when you look at some people's spouse and they tell you that they are billionaires, you are wondering, billionaire how? Come on, your spouses are supposed to reflect you. Why do you people keep marrying people you don't love? People you don't want to share with? Why do you people keep marrying strangers? Why do you people keep marrying your enemies? Why do you people keep marrying competitors? That's how we got to this point. You marry people you don't like. You marry people for different benefits. And when you get into the marriages, you turn them into slave. And that's the reason why you can't look at your wife. You can't help your wife. You prefer to do it for another woman. Let's marry right so that we stop giving a wrong narrative about marriage. A lot of young people are scared of getting married because of all these annoying stories that can be avoided. It's okay to be single. If you're not ready to go to the union, it's okay to be single with your dignity. Then when you're ready, you match with your full chest to marriage. Please. A lot of women are suffering emotionally, mentally, just because they don't have time to rest. A lot of women are breaking down just because they don't have time to rest. Just because there's so much more for them to deliver both to society and to their husbands. Please, it's time to help the women relieve the stress. It's time to help them. It's time to assist them with the house chores and the little that you can. Help them with the kids. Help them with something. They are your wives. They are not your slave. With this viewpoint of mine, I hope I've been able to explain and make a whole lot of men understand why a lot of women, their sexual drive die, their intimacy dry when they start having kids and they get married. I hope we can do better. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click the link on my bio. And if you want to talk to me personally, you want to talk to a therapist, you can call our official number 070-195-11795. Our office is also located at Lagos, and we have an office also in Enugu State. You can walk into our office and talk to a therapist. It's very okay to talk to a therapist. A therapist is going to help you unlearn and relearn, and they have all the answers to all those your unanswered questions. I love you guys so very much.